Hi Starseeds, welcome to my channel, Crystal's Shadow Work. So this is going to be a collective reading for you guys, whoever's guided to this reading, but it's intended for all my Starseeds. Okay, so I felt guided to light blue, so of course I pulled my light blue decks and the Starseed Oracle, the Divination of the Ancients, and Eternal Seeker Oracle. And we'll see what messages we have coming across. You know, this is a very powerful time during the Sirius Stargate portal, energetic gateway, whatever you want to call it. So a lot of gifts are coming about, realization of those gifts, a lot of like psychic awareness, things like that. You may be awakened to more gifts than you even knew you possessed. Okay, a lot of messages I feel are coming through. So we're going to see. Okay, so let's go ahead and call everybody in here. Light my candles. So calling all my archangels, guardian angels, son of masters, spirit guides of the divine light. So the galactical realm elementals. Okay. So let's see here. Let's see what messages we have from my Starseeds. What do we have coming in here for the Starseeds? Ooh, lightning, thunder, black cat.
Mom?
Alright, collective. So, my kids just interrupted me. You may have heard my little girl, right? So, anyway, it was significant. I paused it right at 1:44. So, it could very much be a message for you guys or confirmation that you're, in fact, one of the 144. So, you know, a lot of the intentions I put out there is for my Starseeds, Lightworkers, Earth Angels, the 144, you know, to be guided to me for enlightenment, awakening, activations, realizations, and all of that. And this is such a powerful time as they very much bring in these energies through these portals and gateways, right? So, side message, definitely, guys, check out any reading you feel guided to. I do feel that my readings build off of each other. You know, they're all timeless. I'm connecting with the energies, you know, very much of this gateway. So whatever you guys feel guided to looking at, okay? So, and again, like I felt to tell you, I know I started the reading, but I'm connecting back with the energies, that I was feeling light blue. So you should definitely look up the properties of light blue. To me, it's like very peace, very calming. But that could be very significant for you guys, okay? So these are the cards that came out with the reading. All right, so we got Thunder and Lightning Power. We got the Black Cat for good luck, Flower, Fickle, Runes, Perception, and Crystal Ball, Clarity. I really feel you guys are going to be getting the clarity, the understanding of what it is you have been wanting. All right, so I'm going to tell you a little bit. Each of these cards has a message behind them, right? So the Black Cat definitely is about good luck. It says, your positive thoughts and intentions have brought you good fortune, but you need to dismiss any negativity. Good news arrives. An offer is the one you've been waiting for. Connect with cats and their energy. Okay, so you guys could be seeing black cats. It could be confirmation of that. You definitely have the energy here. You could be working with the spirit animal of the cats. But very much, black cats are very much, you know, a sign of good luck. So, and there's that message behind that kitty cat for you, okay? So, let's see. Next, we've got Flower, Fickle. So, stop giving others the runaround. Make the first move. Be clear about what or whom you really want. Romance awaits. You are worthy of love. Okay, so if you've been playing games with someone's emotions, even your own, the Flower card has come to ask you to make up your mind. Remember, it's not always what you tell people, it's what you tell the universe, the divine, as well. So before you lose what could be a great relationship, possibly just exactly what you've been hoping for, take stock of your behavior. Are you devoted 1 minute, then backing out the next, leaving things totally up in the air? Your lack of decisiveness is affecting others' happiness as well as your own. Now is the time to look at the root of the problem, fear, and ask yourself, what are you scared of? Okay, so we have that for you guys. Okay. runes. So some of you could be guided to do maybe some metaphysical practice with runes here. The message behind here is perception. Don't be quick to judge. See the situation from all angles. There is a lesson to be learned. Understand someone else's point of view. You are acting unreasonable. Study runes for spiritual growth and understanding. Okay? So you guys could get some more enlightenment and guidance too by getting like a runes reading done for you as well. So Thunder and Lightning is again another power card. It says, you have so many strengths that you allow people to take away your power. Whether your words are discounted or your actions mocked, your light fades. You may tell yourself it doesn't matter as long as you know the real truth, but the danger comes when you start to believe others' dismissive attitude towards yours. Now is the time to take a stand to assert your authority so you can grow fully into your power and shine your light. Otherwise, you deny not only yourself, but others who could benefit from your gifts. Okay, so draw inspiration from the electrical charge of lightning. Learn the authority of thunder and stand bold, and never give your power away again. So you guys could be seeing lightning and thunder in dreams, or actually, out around you. You could be seeing like lightning bolts, things like that, through memes, on news feeds, different messages and things like that. You may start to notice the synchronicity of those, but they're very much messages to not give your power away. So pay attention to what you're thinking about, what you're feeling when you're around those things. It's like all of a sudden, say you're with someone, you're getting into an argument, and all of a sudden you hear thunder. It could be confirmation, like, are you giving your power away to that person? Are you? Things like that. I just get that it's going to be very synchronistic for you guys. Okay, so the crystal ball clarity here is telling you, it's funny, I flipped a crystal healing, which says book a Reiki or crystal healing session, and very strongly what's coming out for somebody is they're very much a Reiki healer, and that they're very, very powerful crystals. So that's a message within a message to give out here. Okay. I'm playing with my crystals and moving them around too. I had too much going on my desk. Like normally I'm wearing so many different crystals and stuff, and I had to spread them out because I was realizing a lot of them were getting affected by the crystals that I had to gather. So that could be a message for somebody wearing too many crystals at once. Some can interact with the other. No, yes, there's a pairing of beautiful crystals that work very well together, but you should always look them up and see which ones, that you may be amplifying too much energy and things like that. So it's a message for someone. All right, so crystal ball clarity says, be conscious of every word you speak and each thought you think. Concentrate on honoring your own special talents and interests. A clear sign will soon present itself in the answer to your question. So be sure to keep on full alert. Beautiful. I love it. So be very clear about, this is again a confirmation of, like I was feeling to tell you, with the flowers, with the fickle, when it comes to relationships and situations, be very careful of what you're thinking and feeling, right? Now I feel to read this passage. You wish to grow and move ahead has been heard, and the universe awaits your further instructions. You may think what you know, what you want at this time, but are unsure of how to ask for it or exactly what it is you should ask for. Remember, if your thinking is muddled, the universe cannot give you a clear response. This card comes to remind you that you must be absolutely crystal clear about what it is you actually desire in order to bring it about. Like here's for instance, like when I was first studying my tarot, right? And I was like, okay, I feel very confident. I'm very good at reading the tarot cards. I'm ready to start get readings. But then I had a little bit of self-doubt because I was like, well, what if I'm not ready and I give a wrong reading or really impact somebody's, life and things like that. So I had a little bit of fear. So I feel that the universe was then blocking me clients and stuff because I had that little bit of doubt and fear in myself, and I wasn't projecting it out to the universe that yes, I was ready. So even holding on to fear, right? Because we had another message, what are you fearing? So I'm getting that very strongly. Someone just has a little bit of self-doubt and fear. That can in turn be blocking it, right? So you need to just put the projections out there. Like, don't say, well, I can't move, I don't have the money. If you want to move, tell the universe, I want to move, I want a new home, I want this, I want that. Don't put a projection out there like, well, I don't have the money, or then the universe is like, well, we want to give this to you. Well, you say you don't have money, so we can't give it to you. you know? So don't focus on the lack, and try to not put it in a perspective of money, because you never know how you're going to get gift and things like that. So, or sometimes opportunities are just given, you know? So it's like when I taught my children to not put a dollar amount on something. Like, if you want something, dream it, manifest it. Your star children, manifest it. Don't say, well, mom doesn't have enough money to get it for me and things like that, because that's what they had done before. They were like, well, mom doesn't have enough money because, you know, there's 4 of us. I have 4 kids, guys. And when I was a stay-at-home mom too, which I still am, but it's very beautiful. Like, I didn't put the mindset out there that, you know, I didn't have the money. Well, anyways, what I'm getting at is they got gifted everything that they wanted by friends, family members, just people giving them things, that random, just when they started to realize the power of manifestation, that they knew they deserved it. And even though I said just a simple thing like stop putting the intention out there that, like, mom's got to get it for you, or that, you know, mom needs to have the money, take away the money, take away the who. Like, take away the dollar amount, take away the who's going to gift it to you. Just let the universe and the divine gift it to you. And when they did that, they got gifted everything that they wanted. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I was just as excited seeing their manifestations come in. But see, I had them write them down too, in dream journals of wishes that they wanted when I was teaching them. So they wrote them so cute, and I was like, why don't you go see if you wrote that in your dream journal? It's funny because you have to remember what you write down. Like, they already knew it. They're like, yeah, mom, I wrote that down, and you're right. Look, here it is. But it was so cool to have them go grab their dream journals and, like, yeah, look at all the stuff I wrote in here, and look at all the things that I have. See, it's all about perceptions, about, you know, how you put your intentions out to the universe, your crystal clear clarity, and not having that self-doubt and fear and things like that. So very powerful messages coming across. Thank you, divine source. And guys, that was just the first one. Divination of the Ancients. And I felt guided to pulling the Eternal Seeker Oracle as well. So, and then the Starseeds. So I guess this one's just going to be oracles for my Starseeds. I'll see what tarot deck I'm guided for you, all of you. This one flipped right away. Spirit Guide. Infinity. Oh my gosh, these cards are ready. The Crone and Intuition. Yes, your intuition is going to be on point. So definitely the Seeker. You guys could be opening up your clairvoyance, starting to see the bigger picture, starting to see how things go together. Just know that your intuition is very strong right now, especially when we've got these portals open. It's like our connection to spirit and our guides are extremely strong at this time. So know that. So very beautiful. So with infinity, that's about eternity, wholeness, and completion. So wow. The infinite now brings our thoughts, actions, and voices into harmony with the grand design. There is only this moment where was a restriction, there is now endlessness. Told you guys. Because it's just simply like, I really feel very strongly that a lot of you just are getting ready to just fully step into your destinies and your power. And maybe just watching this reading alone unlocked something for you. Just something little. Just something about perception. Letting go of fear. Letting go of the how, why, when. Leave it to the universe to go create it for you. Right? Asking spirit, the divine. Putting your dreams to manifest. By setting your intentions correctly, by affirming them, by writing them down. That amplifies them, writing them down, affirming them, knowing that you believe, because the way you manifest is you already know that you deserve it, that you desire it. Now you put the intentions out there, but you let the universe bring it in for you. And that's so powerful, right? So I really feel that a lot of you, and, you know, don't feel that, like, wow, why didn't I know that? You know, because it was, like, for the longest time, guys, like, I was studying metaphysics, laws of attraction, but it's, like, it's hidden. Because it's, like, they don't want us to know. It's just we don't realize that we set the intention out there, but it's, like, if you set the intention as I want, you're actually pushing it away because you're telling the universe that you're not ready for it yet. You have to affirm it by saying you already got it. You already desire it. You're just waiting for it. You know, to manifest into the physical, and know that sometimes things are divinely protected from you, you know. So those people you're giving your power away to, they don't want those people to get your divine gifts and blessings. So sometimes it takes removing those energies. That's why, if you ever notice, sometimes if you can go raise your vibration, like get away from people that are holding you back, it's like bam, 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 all these wonderful things can happen to you in just one day. all because you've raised your vibration enough, or maybe got away from some sort of, toxicity, because we do have people that, can affect it. Or sometimes it's like if we're going through emotional turmoils and stuff and you have a broken aura and things like that, it affects your energy level. It really does. So anyways, what I'm getting at is, because I'm getting very strongly for some of you, it's just like you got the key. So I just unlocked something for you. It was cute. I found a key today. I had a whole bunch of these and one turned up. I'm like, that's very significant to me, because I kept getting the key. I think it was in the, was it the Lenormand I was playing with, or the, one of the decks was playing with my twin last night, and I was like, the key keeps coming out. The key. What is this? Because it's funny, I love to put cards back in the deck and then put them back in the deck, watch the same ones come out over and over and over again. I love to play with my spirit guides and have fun. And I get more and more excited the more, it's very cool. So anyways, so the key. A lot of you are going to be getting the key, realizing that you have the power the whole time. You had all the tools necessary to you. Something is going to be unlocking for you. Maybe some things that were blocked for you before are now going to be open for you now that you're ready, now that you're letting go of fear. Okay? So spirit guides came out. Your inner light becomes a beacon in the darkness. Now is the time for you to become a beacon of spirit. When you find yourself alone in the dark, breathe life into your spirit and allow your light to shine. Know that you're never truly alone. Spend time with your inner guides, mentors, ancestors, and animal totems. Integrate all parts of the innermost being into the single bright star of light to guide others safely into the harbor. Very beautiful. Yeah, pay attention to animals that you're seeing in synchronicities. I had a bird today in my yard, and I'd seen it as a duck first. I'm like, is that a duck? Oh my gosh. Then I realized, no, it wasn't. It had a very long beak. I was just told to tell you guys about that animal. Maybe you noticed a bird or something today, or maybe I mistakenly seen it as a duck. Tell you guys to look up spirit, animal, properties, totem messages behind a duck. I'm definitely going to be looking up a duck today, because sometimes when you see things wrong, it's a message too. Or it's like sometimes you get, I just seen 1717, sometimes you get sent somewhere wrong by mistake, but you don't know you were sent there to get some sort of guidance or enlightenment, or maybe raise the vibration of somebody there. Sometimes you have these chance meetings and encounters too. Just a minute, guys. Alright, guys. So, anyway, so trust it, and when you see things by mistake or go somewhere, you go somewhere by mistake. You go to the wrong location, ask yourself, why am I here? Start to pay attention to your surroundings, to your messages. And sometimes you're just divinely guided somewhere else as like a protection to avoid you from something that could have happened, or an accident or something like that, okay? So the crown, wisdom, grace, knowledge are the fruits of the life spent in service. Having the well-being of one family, neighbor, community in your care, both taxing and rewarding. Okay, so having the well-being of one's family, neighbors, and community in your care is both taxing and rewarding. Be mindful of the gifts of the season and fill your larder with what life has offered. The shelters are prepared, the harvest is gathered, and the seeds for the next season is safely stored. Be at peace as you freely share your knowledge and wisdom. Your words do not fall on deaf ears. So it's a message for someone. And I was told to slow down and read it again. That's why I did. So, okay. So somebody may be needing to reevaluate their situations or look to something. It's kind of like I felt to tell you. Sometimes you're guided somewhere for a reason, for some sort of protection or something. Maybe you're still working through a karmic situation. Really assess why things happen. Sometimes you need to just see the bigger picture. And then we have intuition, where the sun gives us light, the moon gives us dreams. A time of transition and change is upon you. Listen carefully and closely to the inner voice of your intuition to know what steps to take. A safe passage can be found only if you are willing to trust what you know to be true. Be fearless in your beliefs, but also ready to embrace new thoughts. Look deeper into the truth of a situation. Powerful. And then we have the first card too. I always look at the bottom, right, which is the Seeker. Wherever you are in your journey is always the beginning. A journey into the unknown. Here we find the beginning of wisdom as we gather knowledge. driven by great desire to accomplish whatever goals the spirit seeks growth and development through experiences. Their journey brings occasion for new opportunities and unlimited possibilities. Take stock of your surroundings and what assets you currently have at your disposal. So it could be a message for someone. Choose your next steps with care and allow your destiny to manifest. Wow. All right. All right, guys, so I had to go with my little girls, so we're just going to do a quick Starseed message. Definitely check out more if you guys are guided to me or guided to me for a reason. Know that. Definitely subscribe. Click the notification bell if you guys want to get notified when I do my uploads, but I would definitely check out more as I'm going to keep doing messages for everyone, right? The chosen ones, 144, and the Starseed. So, all right, stars, let's get a Starseed. It's told 3, so we'll do 3 real quick. Okay. Star Ancestors. Wow. Look in the pyramids, guys. It's so beautiful, and I've been really into Egyptian mythology lately. I've been really, this portal's got me opened up to that, so it's very beautiful. And I had seen the pyramids, so it's confirmation of that. I went to the bank a couple days ago, too. And it was one of those where I went to this bank and they didn't have anybody available, no bankers for me to sit down with. So, and so I was routed to a different bank. But anyway, so I was only there for a couple minutes. So I was like, all right, well, I felt to come here first, even though I got rerouted. But I was like, well, why was I sent here? So it was cute because I had my kids with and everything. And they were like, Mom, does the bank got lollipops and all this stuff? And anyway, this bank had a huge basket of lollipops. So it was cute. My kids were like, oh, we have to go to another bank? Well, fine. We're taking extra lollipops or whatever. So anyways, it was cute. Big basket of lollipops. The kids, when they were digging in the lollipop basket right before about to leave, it was cute because then I looked over at a desk and I had seen an acrylic statue of all of these pyramids. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. And it was cute because I was just looking online for a little acrylic pyramid, but I had never seen like one with all of them. But I was just glancing and I'm like, gosh, this is so beautiful. And then I went to the other bank, and when I was sitting there waiting, the other bank was a lot bigger and nicer, but they didn't have any lollipops for the kids. And I was like thinking like, wow, my kids would have been really upset if they didn't have, lollipops, because that's a benefit as a kid going to the bank, right? So, and then I was like, but I bet you there was that, and it was meant for me to see, the glass acrylic pyramids on the desk, so it's one of those things, like, yeah, it was out of our way, like, and loading up the kids in the car and all that, but it was definitely worth it, and stuff. And so, just always like look around. Like if we wouldn't have just took a moment to look around, we wouldn't have seen the basket lollipops, we wouldn't have seen, the acrylic pyramids. And that made my day, because I love that I keep getting confirmation of the pyramids right now. This isn't the first time that they're doing this, but see, you have to be aware of your surroundings and stuff. So anyway, very beautiful. And to me, it's confirmation too, you're being led and guided by your star ancestors. But there's also a message here that hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and look a little deeper. Oh my gosh. So it's something like that. Like I told you, me was to look into secret, But you need to look into different things in your surroundings. You could be missing something here. So we have earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, spending time in nature. Yes, that could definitely open up things to cleansing you, getting out of the heaviness, And you got the love, Hadrian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Remember, and very strongly I was telling you, some of you need to definitely create boundaries for yourself, for people that are stealing your energy, your light, and things like that. So you could have some people that have attachments due to codependency, or maybe that's some of the fear that you're needing to work through that you have. Maybe you have some sort of codependency where you're relying on others, so that's keeping you in fear, instead of reaching out to your ancestors, source, divine, letting them guide you. And you can ask them to take away your fear. Okay, so I was told to leave it there. All right, guys, so definitely like, share, comment, subscribe, any of it, all of it. I love it, but definitely check out more of my readings, guys. Love you. Bye.